Democrats are panicking because of a new poll coming out of the Montana Senate race that could have major implications on the 2024 Senate elections. Make sure you guys stick around to the end because later in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my post-assassination attempt against Donald Trump Senate prediction for 2024. So let's get back to the video. A new poll came out of the Montana Senate race. Now, if you've been following Senate races, you know this Montana Senate race is a crucial battleground race for 2024 and could ultimately determine control of the Senate chamber come this November. Before this poll, Tester, who is a Democratic incumbent in Montana, has had a consistent lead in polling. He's a pretty popular senator in Montana, and even though Montana is a very deep red state, he's been able to pull out victories in past elections. The latest poll has Sheehy, who is a Republican challenger to John Tester, up by 5 points. Now this isn't just like 1 or 2 points. This is 5 points. And granted, it is just one poll. There's also another poll that has Sheehy up by 6 points. Ever since really the debate, Sheehy has had a climb in polling and now actually leads the polling average in the Montana Senate race. This is crucial because Montana could really have a say in which party controls the Senate come this November. If we look at this map, this is basically the map of Senate races that are most likely going to go to the Democrats or the Republicans. So right now, the Republicans already start off with 50 seats, to the Democrats 43. Now, you could say that maybe Texas and Florida could get competitive. I really don't see it, but that's the only two ones that you could really argue with that could kind of get competitive. So you see that if Donald Trump wins the election, Republicans already have control of the Senate because of J.D. Vance's tie-breaking vote. So you see that if the Republicans even win just one of these states, they would get control of the Senate. This is really very bad news for Democrats because the fall ads, Tim Sheehy's fall ads, have not even started kicking in, and that's really going to give Tim Sheehy a boost, as it has done in previous campaigns for Republicans and Democrats. And let's say somehow, just because John Tester is popular, somehow the Democrats are able to keep Montana, somehow in a hypothetical scenario. They have even more bad news. Ohio, like Montana, is a very Republican state. Now, it used to be a battleground state, but ever since 2016, it's taken a hard shift to the right. Right now, Donald Trump is up in the Ohio polling by 9.3%, according to 538's polling average. And while you might say that Brown is up by 6 points against Moreno, who is the Republican challenger in Ohio, you might be saying, okay, Brown's gonna win, he's up in the polling. But listen to this. For Brown to win, he would have to get 10% of Ohioans to split ticket vote, and that's almost unheard of in this polarized environment. Now, say it wasn't a presidential year and Joe Biden and Trump are not on the top of the ticket, I could see possibly Sherrod Brown pulling it off. But because of Joe Biden weighing him down on the ballot, I just do not see him winning that. Okay, and let's say for the sake of this video, somehow he also pulls out a win in Ohio. That's not the end of the bad news for Democrats. They still have to defend Nevada. I'm going to show you the Nevada polling. Right now, Trump is up by 5.5% in the Nevada polling. Jackie Rosen, who is the Democratic incumbent in Nevada, would need 6% of Nevadians to split ticket for Trump and for Jackie Rosen. And that really does not seem possible because Jackie Rosen is a very liberal Democrat in the Senate, and so I do not see Republicans split ticketing for Jackie Rosen. And even if the Democrats won Nevada, now this would just be crazy if Democrats won Montana, Ohio, and Nevada, they still have to deal with Arizona, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, where Trump is up in all 4 of these states. It's looking very, very bad for Democrats, as I've showed you for all these reasons. It does not look like Democrats actually have a chance of really retaining control of the Senate. Now, I'm going to give you guys my post-assassination attempt against Donald Trump Senate prediction. So I'm going to have a few categorization changes. We're going to start on the Democrat side. I already have New Jersey as a likely state. I think it's going to stay where it's at. I do see Connecticut becoming a likely margin too, as well as Massachusetts. Now, this of course is not my official prediction. This is just my, kind of seeing where things stand at and kind of just giving my opinion on what I believe either Republicans or Democrats will win. Now, for Virginia, I'm actually going to have this as a lead margin, and New Mexico also. Hung Kao is a strong opponent to Tim Kaine in Virginia, and Nella Dominici has a name recognition, so I do think she'll be able to get out the vote in New Mexico. Then I'm actually going to bump up Montana to a likely margin for Tim Sheehy, considering he's already up in the polling, and Ohio, another likely margin. And then we have Arizona. I actually have Republicans winning this by a tilt margin. Kari Lake isn't the best of candidate, but I do think that Donald Trump is going to be able to pull her over the finish line. In Nevada, I have Sam Brown, who's challenging Jackie Rosen in the state, winning by a lead margin. And then I see Michigan going to the Republican by a tilt margin, along with Wisconsin. But I actually have Pennsylvania being a tilt win still for Bob Casey, just because he is a very, very popular incumbent. So this is my updated prediction. The Republicans would win 56 Senate seats to the Democrats 44. For looking at all the reasons that I just looked at, it's looking very, very tough for the Democrats coming into the Senate elections, but not just the Senate elections, also on the presidential level and House level. And if Biden continues to stay in the race and really pull down the Democrat ticket, you could see a red wave coming at the presidential level, the Senate level, and the House level. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button down below and subscribe. Comment your thoughts or suggestions in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.